All right, guys, so what I'm going to show you is how to set up your sketch for the video game cover. So what you're going to need is a piece of paper. You could use, paper from your sketchbook. If you don't have a sketchbook, you could just use, a piece of computer paper is just fine. For those that are virtual sketchbook, I definitely want you still, physically drawing on a piece of paper. So any type of paper, please use. If you seriously don't have any type of paper, then just let me know and we'll work something out. So like I said, everyone's going to be on a piece of paper, whether it's a sketchbook or computer paper or whatever. If you have a ruler, that could help you out, but it's not required. Like I said, we'll go through it. And then obviously a pencil. Please draw in pencil. Don't draw in pen, because if you mess up and then you like cross it out with the pen, it just is a mess. So at least with a pencil, you could erase your mistakes. So please use a pencil. So if you're going to use a ruler, you could totally just, set up drawing straight lines. So I did my first straight line there. I'm not going to do the ruler for the rest of it. I'll just show you guys what you could do, freehand. So then I'm going to draw my lines going down. And like I said, it's not perfect. Or you could use the whole piece of paper. But I mean, I like to show what I'm drawing inside of rather than, using the whole piece of paper. So I'm going to go like that. And then just come up on the last one. And like I said, my lines are not perfect. They're crooked. I'm just, like I said, trying to get it to be as best as I can. Now I have my whole rectangle in my piece of paper. Now we have to get a spine in the middle. So what we're going to do is, if you want, you can, fold your paper in half. You don't even have to, crease the whole thing. You could literally just pinch the middle and that'll be, enough just to see like where the middle is. And then you open and then there's my middle line. So now I know that I could kind of go a little bit to the left of it, make a line, and then a little bit to the right of it and make a line. And again, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want you to get a basic idea of your sketch for this project. So a couple of things I have to go over that are very important is we need to know what side is the front and what side is the back. Most people would think that this is the front of the cover, but it actually isn't. This side is the front. The reason being is because when, graphic designers print out the video game cover, they put it in, a DVD sleeve. So what they do is they slide it. So they slide, this is the back, slide it, and then it comes, and then this becomes the front. Because then you open the video game cover like this. So that is why this is the front and this is the back. So what I'm going to do is, just to, make that very clear, I'm going to write front on the top and then back on this top on this side. And then we could put spine here. So if that helps you out, just to, make sure you're, drawing on the correct side, I would do that right now. Then now you're just going to design. So what you're going to do is you're going to just, look up some inspiration photos of video games. You want to see like what you want to design. It's totally up to you. You guys can either, start from something from complete scratch, or you can, base your video game on an existing game. However, it's like a newer version, or it's like a special edition of that game or something like that. So I'm going to do Just Dance. Just Dance is like one of my favorite games in terms of, video games. I'm not really a video game person. However, like I said, I'm going to do Just Dance. However, I'm going to do Just Dance Disco Edition. So I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm going to get imagery of like disco, people, of like silhouettes. I want it to look very, 70s kind of look, because that's where era of the disco, came from. So, like you said, you're just going to do a basic sketch. Like, I just want to kind of see placement stuff. So for example, I need to have like Just Dance in like big letters. So I'm gonna, start sketching out. So maybe I want like my placement here of like Just Dance, and then maybe I'll do like Disco Edition over here. So right now I'm just gonna kind of sketch out, the bubble letters of Just Dance. And again, like you said, doesn't have to be, super perfect. It's just a sketch. So like my lines are, they're kind of sloppy, which is fine. Cause like I said, we're just sketching it out. We're not, doing it perfect. So I'm gonna, do this. So give me just a few seconds. I'm just gonna do just cause I don't want to waste time for you guys. So I'm just gonna do just the just part in the bubble letters, and then I'll just write out the other part. So like I said, we'll do it this way. It's a little sloppy. All right, so, and then I want this to go in here actually, whoopsie. Okay. Like I said, it doesn't have to be super perfect. I just want to see, the basic thing of where you're placing everything. Okay. All right. So there's my just, and then maybe I'll do, dance. I'm going to just do bubble, regular font just so I can move on. And then Disco Edition. Okay. Then I kind of know that I want like one of those like disco balls. So what I can do is, and like I kind of want it coming down like this middle here. So, oh, also don't forget you have to include your template. So for example, this, I'm going to do like PS4 base this off of. So this is the top box where the PS4 logo goes. I don't remember exactly what it looks like. So I'm just going to do real quick, like little thing, PS4. And then right here too, it goes right here. So PS4. Okay. So don't forget to include that. Then like I was saying, I kind of want a disco ball, but I kind of want like the disco ball to somewhat be behind the dance part and the disco part. So like I said, I'm going to have bubble letters, so it's going to stand out. But for now I could kind of just like, put my circle behind this, and then like I'll just put the lines. Okay, and then go this way. All right, there's my disco ball. And then I'm gonna maybe make like a line, so then the disco ball is hanging from something, because we don't want it to not hang from anything. And then maybe I'll just like put some like little lines just so I know that I want to make it shine. Okay. And then I want to have maybe like a person in the middle. So again, you guys could do stick figures. I'm okay with that. Like I said, I just want to see the placement of things. So I'm going to do a stick figure right now. So I know I want him kind of like standing like this with his hand up, and then like that. You could, do more details if you want. Like if you want to have like a person with their hair and then like their body, and like the movement that they're doing, totally go for it. But like I said, I'm just looking for placement of things. It doesn't have to be super, crazy. So anyway, so like now, like, and I also want this guy like to be super big. So actually I might go like bigger on him just so I know that I want him, super big in the front, in the center. And then I'm going to have maybe like, I kind of drew her too big. So maybe like I want these people, like him, he's going to go super big. Okay. So there's my person. And then maybe I want, a person here and like, a little bit smaller and behind him and doing like a different pose. And then maybe like another one over here, same thing, like a different pose. And then over here, same thing, a different pose. And then over here, same thing, a different pose. Okay. So, now the thing is, remember, I want to show, space and distance. So the thing is, all these people are not going to be at the same size. So he's going to be front and center. He's going to be the most front person. This person in the back is going to be smaller. So that's why I drew them like really teeny tiny. And then these are like medium size. And then that one was like a little bit bigger because they're kind of still forward too. So that's kind of like how I have, going on here. Maybe I put like a little shadow underneath where they're standing because the light is coming down and hitting them from above. Maybe I want like, a background. I don't know what exactly I want yet, but maybe I'll just want some type of like, background design. So I'll just start filling it in of something. I don't have to do the whole thing. And then, like I said, over here, we want to do, Just Dance and then Disco Edition. Now, very important too, you want to make sure that your font is going this way. The reason I say that and not this way is because same thing, when you fold it, it comes like this. So you have the font reading the correct way. If it was the opposite way, then it would be upside down. So that's why I wrote the font this way. And then the back, you need that stuff at the bottom. You need a barcode. So I'm going to just go really quickly. So lines and then numbers. And then so here's the thing, guys. This part right here is like that standard text, like that warning text. So honestly, you don't have to write it all out. You could just write scribbles. I know what it is. So that's what that's going to be. And then on the back, I'm going to do, I want to do some like, maybe pictures, like maybe I want like 3 pictures here. So I'll do this. I know I want to do maybe some like type of border around them. So I'm just going to double my rectangle just so I know. And then I'm just going to do picture, I could do picture 1 and then here's my second one. And then, so picture 2 and then my last one. And I'm just like, I know I'm going to evenly space this all once I'm in, the program. I'm just doing this quick so, I'm not wasting your time. And then third person, third picture. Okay, so then there's my pictures. And then here I know I want to do like maybe like a song list. Like I think I want to do, maybe like top, 35 disco hits or something like that. I don't know yet. I have to decide. So that'll be like there. And then I'm just going to, this will be my text. And I know I want to center it. So like basically I'll just, scribble it all. I know like this is where I'm going to put all my text for, like I'm not going to go crazy. And there you go. So this is like kind of like what I'm looking for. So, I have, my front cover going on. I know exactly where I want things, going. I know that I want pictures in the back, kind of like different scenes that you would see in Just Dance. But like obviously like just different disco scenes with like the specific movements. These are the songs that I want to include on my video game. So like these like all like 70s music, like I can't even think Disco Fever or something like that. Like I feel like that's a song, but I might be wrong. So like I want to put all my songs that are disco related in here. I have the side name. Oh, I might even include like Just Dance has like their logo, so I'll put their logo there and then Disco Edition there. And like I said, don't forget your template of whatever video game you're deciding to do. And then that's pretty much it. So like this would be a complete sketch that I would want to see for, your project. So like you said, there's your front cover, there's your spine, and then there is your back cover. Okay. So you would take a picture of this. I want to see the entire thing. So make sure you take the whole thing. You can crop it so I don't see like, background stuff going on. And then you would submit this, for a minor assessment grade. All right. If you have questions, let me know.